Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nightwind Archer. Today we're going to be finishing up the Precious Light quest. We're going to be dealing with Captain Bardatto, or return the Luminous Adra to her, and I'm not going to return it to her. Well, should I? After all, the Adra was stolen from her. I'll make the decision once I meet her and see if she's a friendly person or a piece of crap. If she is a piece of crap, then I'm killing her and I'm keeping the Adra for myself and I'm gonna bring it to Sapiento. So that is kind of my preference. I kind of like Sapiento, even if his accent is a little bit much for me. I think he's a good guy, so I'm partial towards him, but we'll see. And if I go to my map here, we can see where we need to go. No, actually right here. On the map, right up here, this is where I'm gonna deal with Captain Bardatto. So let's go over that way, swim across the water, and then go that way. I could fast travel right to here, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's just go down and make our way over to her.
So I'm here to help keep you from making decisions like the one you're about to make.
Like what?
Sometimes the ocean smell is pleasant. Other times, not.
Yeah, I guess it depends. If there's like a whale carcass next to you or something. Oh, jeez. There we go. Some nice fresh water. Nice to have a cool little bath at night. What is this? It looks like I've found myself on a shipwreck. Let's see if there's anything under the waves. There definitely was someone down there. I was able to find him and get his things. Anything up here? No, not really. Just someone dead under the waves, I guess. Well, it's all right. Let's go this way. Looks like we do have a pack of wild animals. Can I shoot them from here, or is this too far? Oh, right. I forgot. Let me actually change the way this is. So if I go to my inventory, I actually want this thing to be here, and then if I swap, that would be this here. All right, so let's try from way out here, see if it reaches. It did, but they can't find me. They don't know where I'm at. That's great. All right, it's too far. Let's go.
It's always the next one.
Yeah, let's get on shore. There we go. All right. There we go. Oh, shit. Jeez, man, these guys are strong. Oh, God, this guy's strong. Okay, we're gonna have to give him everything we have. Let's go ahead and do that. And this. Okay, this. It's that shell. Oh, got him. A very hard out shell. Got him. Oh, that was tough. Whew. Hopefully we don't find too many more enemies that are that strong. Wait, damn. What's that? Okay, let's put our weapon away. What's this? Oh, the Dragon's Gift. One-handed melee spear. I'll take it. I don't think I'm really the spear type of person. Let's go ahead and remove the stuff I know I'm not going to be using. I think, by the way, this, to me, the, yeah, okay, what is this? This is more damage. A full combo attack, it gives the hit enemy minus 15% damage reduction for 5 seconds. Okay. And then killing an enemy has a 25% chance to deal moderate fire accumulation to nearby enemies. It's 25% chance, and then you only have to kill one for it to really work. I think I'll keep what I have. I really like this setup with the sword and shield. It suits me. I appreciate all the cool weapons, though. Okay. Let's see if we can get closer to Captain Bardatto, though. I guess we're gonna have to go around the other way. Let's go this way. Oh, and I missed one of the soldiers here. Just raw meat. Come up this direction. The Southern Embrace. Alright, let's see if there's anything up this way that's worth grabbing. Settler's Arrow. Alright, that should be their camp. I'm gonna tell these people to, I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing here, because they did steal from them. But at the same time, I want to give the Adra to Sapiento. We'll see what happens if I just talk to them. Definitely gonna be a confrontation for sure. And because I know that this is probably not gonna go well, I'm actually just going to make sure that I have some stuff ready to go. Let's see. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with Magra's Blessing. This is one of my... Actually, let's go with Constitution and Damage Reduction. Let's go with that. Alright, where are they? They've got to be here, right? Oh, here you are.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them.
Look, let's talk about your deal with Trevik and his crew.
Oh, well. At least they understand the conditions of the deal, yeah? Let me lay things out. Simple like. Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads.
Look, I'm sure that sounds reasonable to you, but I can't give you the Adra.
Well then, I guess we'll go kill Trevik and his crew after we take the Adra from your corpse.
Okay, well, there was no deal to be made. Oh, jeez. Bastard. Let's go ahead and throw pretty much everything we can at him. Oh, man, this is really... Oh, this is really tough. This is not going well. I might actually die. I have no more health. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna die.
I can't. Back on my feet.
Oh boy.
On your rear. Need a hand.
Oh my god, yeah, I can't heal myself. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Everybody come back. Okay, this is not going to work out. I don't have any potions.
Time to grab. Next one's mine.
She's got bombs for days.
Isokso!
Damn. Yeah, this is not going well. Still with this bear? Okay, that was it. Yeah, alright, well, I died. And I don't remember when it last saved, so I might be a little ways back. Okay, I am not ready to take her on, because I don't have any healing potions. I only have one. Oh, thank goodness it saved right before. Yeah, this is just not... I don't even know what to do with this. Maybe I can... I'll try that one just for the hell of it. Let's go ahead and try this again.
Hold it there, amigo.
All right, well, let's go ahead and just select the same options. Or I could try something else. But I'm gonna try fighting again.
Well then.
See if it can be done.
Heads.
She always starts with that. Let's go ahead and do that. This. Okay, let's take out all of these guys because they are gonna be harder to get rid of, and they're gonna be more of a problem.
Taking the shot. On your right.
Oh, jeez. I need to get rid of this bear as soon as possible.
You okay?
Got rid of the bear. Okay. That's everything. Come on. Okay, that's done. Alright, do we got everybody else killed? Alright, now that it's 3v1, hopefully that's enough.
Let's see what you got.
Wow, is this gonna work? Probably not. She's got so much life.
I've got it shot.
And there we go. That's what I need. I need more of that. Oh, I gotta be careful. I don't have much.
Bye.
Does that actually do anything?
to go.
All right, come on. Attack Kai, not me. I gotta get back.
Come and get me.
And There we go, I got her. Oh, but it took almost every resource I had. A bloodstone, a fine medium armor breastplate. That's exactly what I needed. Oh, I really needed that. Jeez. If we go to my chest armor, I don't need this. Or this. But this. There we go. It's basically just straight up better. It's the same stats except for additional damage reduction. So oh, it does look rather silly. It does look pretty silly. At least this. I can transmogrify and have this, but I don't know. I think it looks a little silly, but I guess I'll get used to it. I have a random mishmash of random stuff on. I guess that's just the way it goes. But yes, I need this upgrade. Oh man, that's much better. All right, I took her out. Now that she's down, I can return back to Sapiento, and he better give me a damn good reward. I mean, I guess I have gotten a reward by getting her breastplate, but man, that was tough. That was a lot. All right, so where would he be at? He would be over here. Right there. That's where he's at. So we need to get through there. So I guess let's just discover some of this stuff. Looks like there's some unknown territory off in this direction. That took a lot of my resources to kill that lady. And I have no, what is this? I know what's going on here. No, I've got to hurry. There we go. Ah, a really nice Magra's Blessing. That's a good one. That helps with my damage output and damage reduction. Okay. Let's put our stuff away. Been there before.
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk to Sapiento and see what he is going to say about us giving him his Adra, because that was a freaking lot of work to get that Adra from him. All right. Since we're right here and we've discovered this little bit of land, then let's just fast travel in. Okay, Sapiento. Oh, and I have ability points. Let's go ahead and do those. These are passives, right? Oh, and I wanted to get the food recipes with powerful effects. I really am still like kind of into that. Oh, I have to be level 8. Okay, what's this one? Increase parry efficiency. I use this one quite a lot. Vines deal poison accumulation. I use that one a lot, so maybe that one's gonna give me the most bang for my buck because it's now got poison on it too. Probably as a ranger, poison is something I'll be using a lot, I would imagine. And I don't know how this works, but like if I get one at the level 5, is it an upgrade of Tanglefoot or is it just a completely different skill? Channel the Beyond, becoming invisible and draining essence until your next combat action? Oh, invisible, so like they can't see me. Oh, that's pretty cool. That could be very tactical. This whole side of it, the whole right side, is just passives. Which is great. I want passives. Reduces the stamina cost of dodge by 50% at max. That's pretty good. What else do I need here? So I need to increase this. My constitution is probably just because of food. I think yeah, I do have some food on. That's why that's so high. But the base stats are here. Let's go with might. You get a little bit of that extra damage and carry capacity, but let's get the extra damage here. Get that one up to 3 like most of the others. There we go. Now we've got our might up 1. I think we need to start working on some of these other ones down here too. Right, let's get out of here and back off to, oh, I didn't know I could have multiple, I see them down in the bottom there, right above my health bar, those two, things. I didn't realize I could have two buffs at the same time. Thought I could only have one at a time, so that's cool. All right, Sapiento, I went through a lot of this trouble here.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
Yeah. I hope you can put this to good use.
Thank you. Thank you. Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be.
Do you really think this is gonna work?
Perfectly honest, my track record isn't great, but this is the best chance I've ever had. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Of course. So he did give me 300 gold, and also he gave me something in my inventory over here. The fantastic alembic. What is this? It's a trinket. Oh, and the great thing is I get to just add it to a new slot. I don't have to replace an existing thing. So drinking a potion clears all your accumulations. Okay, so fire, a poison, those kinds of accumulations get cleared. You can just barely hear the faint sound of bubbling liquid when you hold this miniature ceramic alembic up to your ear. Potions stored near it seem to shimmer and sparkle with barely perceptible sparks of golden essence. Perhaps, most importantly, the usually bitter taste of your potions is now that of honey with slight floral undertones. Very nice. Fantastic alembic. I don't know what an alembic is, but it sounds like something you just put your ear to listen to. But it's a nice little trinket, and it's going to clear all of my poison accumulation, fire accumulation, frost accumulation. So yeah. All right, so since we are at this point, maybe we can go and start doing this quest here. The main quest is right there, so let's go ahead and do it. I don't know why there's an apple just sitting there on the ground. But yeah, let's get up here and search for more clues about my assassin. Investigate the area around the Temple of Andra and search for the Claviger's estate. Search around the Claviger's estate. Okay, we can do that.
The Adherents only see us as soil to feed their dying homeland. Why should we nourish them? We have our own home, our own lives to live.
The Claviger deserved better!
The adherents never should have come here!
Okay, I understand what this is about.
You, Adherin! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city!
I feel like saying what's going on is just a really dumb thing. It's obvious what's going on. But in this one is a little bit too strong. I'll just use this one. What's going on here?
The citizens of Paradise have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you.
I think I'm gonna stick up for the Empire here. I actually don't feel like that great about the Empire. I feel like they're kind of like shitty conquest people, but I'm the envoy, so. Stop this at once. How dare you defame the Empire in front of me?
You can enforce your laws on the mainland, but you cannot stop me here. Paradise will never concede to you.
Look, there's no problem with voicing your opinions. Adherents value free speech. I'll let you go this time, but I've got my eye on you.
You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
Oh, gosh. See, the problem is I actually understand, like, I get it. We shouldn't be here. Why are we here? I still haven't had a good justification for that. In fact, the only side of the argument that I've heard is you shouldn't be here. I haven't even heard the arguments for why we should. I might be convinced otherwise if I can get a good argument. Who is that? Was someone staring at me? Okay, she was spying on me. Who are you?
It's the envoy.
Don't let me escape!
Shit, that was poorly timed.
You're not getting away.
Jeez. Where the hell is my crew? Oh, jeez, man. I really need some help here. Yeah, let's just go with some health. Oh, jeez, man.
More?
They do not want me here. They're trying to kill me at every turn. At least we get a chest out of it. Since it's only a blue chest, it's probably not going to be anything great. Oh, well, a health potion. I needed that. By the way, we have a ton of things to sell. We need to sell stuff. Let's go ahead and jump over this wall.
And here's where the rats live. Reasonable rent if you can get it.
Yeah, reasonable rent, but at what cost? At the cost of... Can I make it over this? No, I can't. I hear something over here, though. Ah, here we are. Found a way in.
Well, that didn't take long.
Okay. They've looted the place. Who's looted it?
Stop it!
Oh,
You're gonna regret
great. This is... yeah, I'm already regretting it. Come on. Trying to... Oh my god, they're so strong. Didn't expect dwarves. Well, I guess anybody can be part of the resistance. What was that, Marius? Was that a frost arrow?
Nice work.
So is this the Claviger's house? What is this? This is the Claviger's estate, which is like the governor's estate. Well, let's see what he's got in here. Maybe he's got, I don't know, some notes or something.
Once I
Does
got
have-
drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
Oh, so he held parties here at this estate. I mean, that's reasonable. That's to be expected. Oh, here's a note. Ah, the Claviger's journal, the first entry. Adir was kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradise. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town, keeping an eye on these developments. Yeah, it does really seem like Adir had just showed up I have no reason to like Adir, and yet I'm the envoy for the Adiran Empire. I'm in a difficult situation here. It's like, am I loyal to... Wow, what are these people? Look at these beautiful portraits. This guy has flaming hair. He must be a godlike for sure. We do have some books. The Saints' War, Part 1, Overthrow. Yeah, so the Saints' War. I don't know anything about the Saints' War. There is much debate with historians as to when the Saints' War really began. It is widely accepted that the event that instigated it was the sanctuary flight of Red Saren citizens to the Deerwood. This led to direct strife between the two nations that escalated into battle. The Saints' War. Oh wait, wasn't the Saint... No, never mind. I don't know, we'll see. But it is the author's opinion that the war truly started many years before. After the miracle of the Verdant Vorlay, as it came to be known, Waidwen quickly gathered followers. Right, so this was the farmer guy that that was supposedly a godlike of Aothis, or, he proclaimed to be a prophet of Aothis. So anyway, Waidwen had gained enough support that he confronted the imperial governor. Assisted by a collection of knights and nobles who had been swayed to his cause, he marched on the capital city. The governor was allowed to live, but was forced to abdicate power and leave the colony. This was not from any understanding or easy acquiescence from the governor, but because of what happened when Waidwen entered the governor's palace. As Waidwen approached the governor, according to accounts, his body turned into something that was no longer human. His flesh became luminescent, and his head transformed into pure, blinding light. Other accounts suggest that Waidwen had become a being of light at an earlier time when he was worshipped in the public square. The outcome of his visit to the palace, however, is uncontested. The governor, knowing there was no way he could oppose an avatar of Aothis, relinquished his power. The people, when asked Waidwen to lead the colony, the people then asked Waidwen to lead the colony. He accepted, earning him the name Divine King of Reed Saris. Waidwen's rule was virtually uncontested. Initially, this was because everyone was awed that a god had chosen to manifest himself and lead his people. This changed as Waidwen began punishing the allies of the Old Empire and the poison on the world, what he considered corrupt churches or church leaders of Aothis. Scrutiny escalated, and soon worshippers of Aothis were also being punished for mere perceptions of heresy. Members of other religions were also added to the list of the persecuted for following different faiths. This caused large segments of the population to flee Reed Saris for the Deerwood, begging for sanctuary. This caused strife between the two nations. The people of the Deerwood knew that they could not sustain explosive population growth if Waidwen's rule were to continue unchecked. They also feared that his eye would turn from Reed Saris and land on them next if nothing was done. This was exactly what ultimately happened, and open war broke out as Waidwen moved to spread his dominion into the lands of the Deerwood. Okay, this is making sense now. I think I understand the Saints' War at this point. I think the Saints' War makes a lot of sense. I feel like it's grounded in my brain. I have a strong connection with it. Oh, and then part 2, directly after it. Waidwen personally led many of the battles during the war, exhibiting extraordinary supernatural powers. He seemed virtually untouchable on the battlefield, able to burn or even disintegrate his enemies with beams of blinding white light. With the god on his side and possibly, as some said, inhabiting in him, he was thought to be indestructible. It appeared that he may have been until the Battle of Halgut Citadel. The people of the Deerwood knew they would lose the war if they could not at least slow Waidwen down. Engineers, priests of Magran, and a few others working in secret, some say with Magran's direct help, developed a weapon they hoped would be able to stop a god. 12 feet in diameter and filled with a variety of chemical and magical explosives, the bomb was rolled under Yvonne Dewar Bridge. Part of the foundation was excavated in order to allow them to embed the bomb in the bridge itself, ensuring its total concealment. That's amazing. That Mogren, which I have seen the Mogren plant in the ground, have called like Mogren's Blessing or something, or I think there was a plant called mushroom called Mogren's Blessing, and it increases your damage output and decreases your damage like to you. So anyway, that's cool. 12 Deerwooden men and women volunteered to stage an ambush at the bridge to keep Waidwen on it until the bomb could be detonated. Oh, wow. They basically... That's brave. That's really brave. The battle was short, bloody, and ultimately final. The Dozen, as they came to be known, were able to delay Waidwen on the bridge. The bomb detonated, killing Waidwen. The 4 Deerwooden volunteers still alive at that time, and over 50 Reedsaran soldiers marched on the front line with Waidwen. It was at that moment the Saints' War ended. The remaining Reedsaran forces were easy to rout. Even though they had more than enough men and equipment to finish the siege, their leader, previously thought invincible, had just vanished in a rain of metal and stone. Panic set in, and the Deerwooden troops sent them away with ease. From that point on, the bomb was known by the name Godhammer. Oh, I understand now. I've heard about the Godhammer. It even worked its way into everyday conversation. As sure as Godhammer ended the Saints' War came to be a standard phrase to express unequivocal certainty. Less certain is the fate of Aothis, who has not spoken to his followers since the explosion of the bomb and is presumed by most to be dead. Lest some concerned citizens express their worry or other more industrious think they could reproduce the result, the author would put the thoughts from your heads. Since that time, there has never been another documented explosion of such magnitude, and efforts to locate the engineers and clergy responsible for the bomb have been entirely fruitless. Godhammer was a unique, fortuitous occurrence. Its like will never be seen again without divine intervention. Wow, so it must have been a really, really, really big bomb. In my mind, I was thinking about just an explosion big enough to, explode a bridge, so not that big. But the way they're describing it makes it sound like it was like an atomic bomb. I don't know how big the bomb was, but they're making it sound like pretty big. Maybe not atomic bomb big, but really big, enough to blow up an entire bridge and maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. But anyway, that makes sense. Now I know the full story of Aothis and his previous follower, and how the Deerwoodens defeated the Reedsarans. That's a beautiful, awesome bit of story. Oh, and the Claverger's journal, in his first entry, expressed his disdain for the people that were arriving on his shores, myself, and others like me. Second entry, Ambassador Hilgard promises that all he wants is a diplomatic relationship with the living lands. But Inquisitor Ludwine? She wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Amond was going gray all of a sudden.
Yeah, Amond. Oh, the Claviger's estate key. I don't want to use my 3 lockpicks. I can just open it, but I would like... Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use the 3 lockpicks. Get in here.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Well, that was a little late. Oh, wait. Oh, I could have gotten in through some weird outdoor way, but whatever. Get some of this stuff. What do we have here? Claviger's Journal secret page. Oh, a secret page. Apparently there is a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the adherents. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good. I taught them well. Uh-oh. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents, I have passed a key to our cistern. The door is in the Temple of Andra, a fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. Okay, he was definitely partly behind it. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself. Uh-oh.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
Right. Sounds like he wasn't too fond of the Adherents either.
He's not the only one, as you've seen firsthand. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It's just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Yeah, well, something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right, after you.
Okay, well, there you have it. He was definitely behind it. Glanfathan Customs. Got a book here. I am going to look around the rest of this room. What is this? Glanfathan customs can seem primitive and unsophisticated to some, but all customs begin with a ritual or superstition, so why should theirs be considered less than any other? If they are examined closely, Glanfathan celebrations stem from a deep and rich culture and all tie in to their history in a significant way. I'm not sure what the Glanfathans actually refer to. I've been told before, read it somewhere, but it hasn't sunk in yet. The Festival of the Ancients. The Festival of the Ancients takes place during spring dawn, and it is a time to celebrate Glanfathans settling in Air Glanfath. It is a simple 3-day ceremony that is mostly centered on feasts. These feasts are set up around the ruins, scattered through Air Glanfath. Wreaths made from tree branches and flowers are placed at the ruins, and prayers are said to the gods, thanking them for health and prosperity. The cleansing. The cleansing started as a protest, recreating the hardships wrought upon the Glanfathans by the Adiran colonists again when they started settling the Deerwood. It has morphed over the years and is now used more as a game mixed with a teaching tool to inform young Glanfathans about the history of their people. The cleansing takes place on New Year and Mid-Year and now acts as a metaphor for real events instead of a recreation of the events themselves. Zorup effigies are placed throughout the forest, hollow clay shells filled with sweets and gifts. The children then search the woods for the effigies and destroy them, cleansing the forest so the Glanfathans can move in and occupy the areas. After the area has been cleared, they gather for the celebration and feast where the elders tell the young members the true story of the people's history. And then Holiday of the Black Tree. A combination of a day of remembrance and celebratory feast. The Holiday of the Black Tree is held on the second day of autumn falling, when the trees are still colorful by losing their leaves and the land is becoming cold and dark. Glanfathans use the day to tell the story of the War of the Black Trees and remember those who were lost. During the morning, the adults hang elaborate garlands from the tree branches. The garlands are made from red, orange, and yellow flowers and represent the flames that swept through the forests of Air Glanfath. destroying everything in their paths. After a morning of fasting and reflection, the children are set to run through the trees, tearing down the garlands and bringing them back to the feast, decorating the tables with wildflowers, turning the horror of war into something beautiful. Then they eat, cheering the peace they now have with the Deerwoodens people and toast to many more years of peace to come. Also of note in Glanfathan culture is their abundance of traveling customs. Being a semi-nomadic people, they practice customs to ensure their safety while on the move. If you are taking a quick trip, purchase a gift for someone you are visiting and leave it at your home. If something important is left undone, such as giving a gift to a loved one, you will always return to finish the task. If you are taking a longer trip, leave remembrances of your trip, no matter how well you know the road. Drop some pebbles along the way or tie ribbon to the tree branches. Mark your path away and you'll always have a safe and easy trip back. Evil spirits and dangerous creatures are everywhere in our world. If you decorate your cart with masks, they will scare away any danger that might otherwise approach. But you must decorate your cart anew every time, or the evil won't be fooled by your ruse. Huh. Glanfathan customs. Now, the only thing I need to do is look up what a Glanfathan is. I don't know if it's an elf or what it is, or a dwarf or something else. It does appear that we've got some good stuff in here. Ah, a health potion. And here's the Claviger's third entry. According to Hilgard, it's in our best interest to force the Animancers out of Paradise. Soul science offends the gods, and so forth. He promises security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fior Mes Everno. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Huh. They know something I don't. So the Animancers knew to leave for Fior Mes Everno before they even got word that they needed to leave. They must have maybe have a spy or something? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they had a spy, an Animancer spy in the government. Or, well, not the government, but in the ranks. Alright, so I guess that'll do it for there. We read the journal, and it does turn out that he was part of hiding everybody. So let's come this direction. Actually, I have to see where... Okay, so the Temple of... We need to go over there. That's where we need to go. So let's go over to the Temple of Audra. I think we can just jump down here. And then make our way around this way. Man, there's just dead bodies just laying everywhere. That would be, like, pretty crazy anywhere else. But I guess if we're in Paradise, you know, whatever. I guess you just expect it. People are gonna be dead. People are gonna be dying in the streets. And the place is pretty lawless.
Rickety table. No envoy. Go right on through.
Maybe it could use a little bit of law. Oh, hey. Street of the Gods.
Not to worry, envoy. We got one of the bastards.
Oh, you got one, huh? Assassin note. My friends and countrymen, the envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Adiran embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives. Ingwolf. Oh boy, they know we're coming. What is this?
It's a horrible situation all around.
You know, it really is. And that's the sad thing. It is horrible all around. So is this supposed to be a shrine to Wotica? What is this statue about? Who's this a statue of? It's a great statue, I'll tell you that. But I think I'm gonna end it here. Jeez, look at the tricep on this dude. Jeez, man, dwarves are jacked. All right, anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to go into the cistern beneath the Temple of Dondra, and we're going to see if we can find our actual killers. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play as I discover more of the lore in the Avowed series and the whole series as a whole, because I haven't even played the games before this, the Pillar of Eternity games. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time.